Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to tackle a common issue that many developers face when working with Angular and ASP NET 8 CORS error. If you've ever encountered the frustrating no access control origin header is present on the requested resource error message, then this video is for you. CORS, or cross origin resource sharing, is a security feature implemented in web browsers to prevent malicious scripts from making unauthorized requests on behalf of the user. However, it can also cause issues when trying to make API calls from your Angular application to an ASP.NET 8 backend. In this video, we'll explore why CORS errors occur and how to resolve them. By the end of this discussion, you'll have a solid understanding of CORS and how to configure your application to avoid these pesky errors. So let's dive into the main question: why do I get ASP.NET 8 CORS error in Angular? To answer this, we need to understand what CORS is and how it works. CORS is a mechanism that allows web pages to request resources from another domain. By default, web browsers enforce the same origin policy, which means that a web page can only make requests to its own origin, domain, protocol, and port. However, when you're building an application with Angular and ASP.NET 8, you often need to make API calls from your front end to your backend. When you make a request from your Angular application to your ASP.NET 8 backend, the browser will include an origin header in the request. The server then checks this header to determine whether it should allow the request or not. If the server doesn't include the access control allow origin header in its response, the browser will block the request and throw a CORS error. Now, let's talk about why ASP.NET 8 is particularly prone to CORS errors. The reason is that ASP.NET 8 uses a different approach to handling CORS compared to other frameworks like Node, Dachase, or Django. In ASP.NET 8, you need to explicitly configure CORS in your application startup tile to resolve the CORS error. You'll need to add the CORS middleware to your ASP.NET 8 application and configure it to allow requests from your Angular application's origin. This can be done by adding the following code to your startup file. You don't have to include this part. It's just an example. Don't worry too much about the specific code. We won't dive into that in this video. The important thing to understand is that you need to configure CORS on both the client side in your Angular application and the server side in your ASP.NET 8 backend. So, from this discussion, here are the main points. So, CORS errors occur when your browser prevents a request from being made to a different origin. To resolve CORS errors in ASP.NET 8, you need to configure CORS on both the client side and server side. You can do this by adding the CORS middleware to your ASP.NET 8 application and configuring it to allow requests from your Angular application's origin. That's all for today's video. We hope this explanation helped clarify why you get CORS errors in ASP.NET 8 when working with Angular, and how to resolve them. If you have any questions or need further clarification on any of the points discussed, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like this video if it was helpful, and subscribe to our channel for more content on web development and related topics. We'll see you in the next video.